So I'm having a catch up with Newfound Glory. How are you all?
Pretty good, man.
Good.
Yeah, we're good. We flew here day before yesterday, and boy, are our arms tired.
Yeah, I think I would say that we're very happy to be back. It's been a long time.
It's been a while.
Yes.
Yeah. How long's it been? Fair few years.
Pre-COVID, so was it 2018?
Yeah, I want to say it's
Last
more than
Slam
5
Dunk.
years, 6 to 7 years. Yeah.
I think that's when we last had a chat as well. So it's been a while. But good news is you've started to release some new music. We've been playing 100%.
Thank you.
Tell us a bit about the single, first of all.
Tell us what?
Tell us about the single.
Oh, yeah. So we recorded 100% probably like 9 months ago probably.
Yeah.
So before we even did the record, but it was kind of like the little precursor to what the record was, kind of the vibe of everything. And, in typical Newfound Glory fashion, we like to write about, things that are going on in each other's lives and all that kind of stuff, and keep it on a positive, keep it positive. We've always tried to keep it positive. So it's basically taking like whatever you do in your life and try and giving it like your all, And I know that's not always easy, but it's always having that sort of like mentality, even if you can't give it your all, Always try and give 100%.
Yeah.
And like what Jordan said, we just released 100% a short while ago, but what we actually just finished literally about a week and a half ago is a record, a full record. It's being mixed right now, and it'll be out in the fall, and so it'll be more of the 100%-ish vein, if you want to call it, and a little bit of everything. I think people are going to be very pleased with what they hear.
Yeah.
How's it sounding? Is it what you wanted it to be, or is it kind of just how it turned out while you were recording it?
I think it's more than what we want it to be. For us, we feel like we have an amazing team working with us. So it was produced and recorded by Steve Evitz, who has worked with us in the past, and then it's being mixed right now by the great Neil Avron, who we've worked with countless times over and over. And I think Neil gets us very well. He knows us. He really helped us with our career early on. And so you can give him what you do, and you just know you're going to get it back, and it's going to be amazing. And so far, so good.
Yeah, nice. Is there any tracks that kind of didn't make the records that you think you want to look to the future and use, or you're going to bin them off? What do you think?
Were there? I think we recorded all of them. We recorded 10 songs on the record, so nine were the new songs we recorded after 100%. So, yeah. 10 total.
Good. How's it sounding in comparison to the vast amount of records you've got out there now?
I don't know. We got the first mix last night of one of the new songs, and it sounds crazy. Like, it sounds huge. Like, I think people are going to be psyched on it. So.
Riffs everywhere. Guitar riffs
a lot
everywhere.
Of riffs.
You got heaviness that people love from us. You got energy that people love from us. Catchy melodies. Like, it's kind of a little bit of everything. Yeah.
Nice. And when it comes to writing, how do you guys start off? How do the tracks normally start?
Well, honestly, that it can change for every record. This record, Ian could probably attest to it. Jordan here spent 2 months in Japan with his family, which was amazing. But at the same time, Ian and we flew out to Nashville, where Chad is, and we spent a week kind of writing and starting the process of writing, and then went home for a little while and continued the ideas and lyrics. Jordan was contributing while he was in Japan, and even after that time to lyrics, and we kind of crafted everything then. And then we came back together in a studio for literally about a day and a half to start playing through these songs as a band, and then just immediately hit record. And it was a fun process where it was a little different than what we've done before, but it's very collaborative, which has always been. And in the end, we had these 9 songs we recorded, in my opinion, pretty fast. And there was just, they really kind of helped write themselves. It wasn't that tough or anything. And yeah, just very proud of what we've done.
You said it's a little different from what you've done before. What was it like before, and why have you done it this way around this time?
I think the only reason why I say different is because in times past we might just all get together for like, let's say 2 straight weeks somewhere, and we would basically just write the record then. And this time, we all have families, and everybody, we all live in different spots, and so we found time to still get together. Whether maybe we needed to do a FaceTime or two with Jordan, or he's going to give like he literally gave a notebook full of lyric ideas. So even if it's almost unconventional, it's cool for us because it's another way and kind of creative way to, get these ideas to life.
Do you think you'll do that again in the future for new records, or do you think you'll revert back?
I don't know.
I kind of like the vibe of when we do get together and like kind of hash out the songs. But I don't know.
We'll see.
It came out good, so we'll see.
Now, once you finish Slam Dunk here this weekend, what's your plan next?
So we have Slam Dunk in Europe as well, and then we have a couple Germany shows of our own. We do have a headlining Brighton show and then we go home, and then we have a big summer tour in the U.S. It's us and Jimmy Eat World and Offspring in the U.S.
We never heard of those bands, huh?
No,
Never.
small bands, and that's kind of like what we got going on.
You know what we
long summer tour. Oh yeah,
We come back here in October.
nice drop.
Leave it to
nice
Ian.
Drop.
Ian's got all the info. Come back in October
Well,
for a headlining tour.
Yeah, so we'll be at Brixton Academy, and we got a bunch of shows.
And
in October.
we're bringing two great bands with us then, Koyo and Real Friends.
Real Friends, yeah.
Yeah, so that'll be a great tour.
Sounds good. Sounds good to me. When it comes to set lists, you've got plenty of tracks out there you could pick from. How do you create set lists when it comes to festivals, headliners, support slots? How do you kind of cater them all?
It's nearly impossible.
It's impossible.
Yeah.
But we try to give everybody a little bit of everything, We also want to have fun up there too, so that's why we don't play super weird like deep cuts, because we want to have fun on stage and we want the crowd to have fun, and when they're having fun, we have fun. So that's kind of how we've always done it.
And then we wrote a set last week or something for this show, and we rehearsed it yesterday, and I think I was kind of second guessing my entire life by maybe song 6, because there's definitely a lot of fast ones in there, which I think a lot of people are going to be very appreciative of here at Slam Dunk. Yeah.
I spoke to Bowling for Soup not too long ago, and they said that they like to pick a random song from a back catalogue that no one's heard of and shove it into their set. Is there a track of yours that you've kind of maybe even never played live before that you want to kind of get into a set at some point in the future?
Well, I know a song that Ian will always pick to play no matter what the situation is if he could. And it's not really a back catalog song, it's just an older song.
I would always pick Passing Time.
That's the one.
I would also always pick a song called So Many Ways, which was, I think, a B-side out here. It was on the record, but a
Self-titled.
B-side in the States. And then there's always songs like The Minute I Met You from like the Clock Stopper soundtrack, which I think would be a lot of fun to play live, but I mean, it would never happen. No one in the band wants to play the songs I want to play, I'll tell you that. Every once in a while, I'll get them to agree and we'll put it on there, and they'll see 2 people in the crowd wanted to hear it, and that was it.
Well, case in point is last year we did a tour where we celebrated our album Catalyst, the 20th anniversary of that tour, and so we did this special VIP thing before the show where we took our B-sides and we performed an acoustic for the crowd. But Jordan had to tell everybody pretty much every single day how one of the songs, he had to literally go on YouTube to relearn it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we've had, like you said,
Typical fashion.
At this point, you almost start forgetting some of the songs you don't play every night, right? So it's fun, but it's a little bit of work.
Feels like new songs though, doesn't it, if you go back in time to those ones?
Yeah.
Very true. Very true.
Guys, it's been a pleasure having
Thank
a
you
catch
very
up with
much.
you. So yeah, thank you
Appreciate
very
it.
much. Cheers.